Hey guys, so today I'm just going to talk about the CO2 tolerance test, and this is one of our share fitness test, and the reason we use it is because it's a test that can be done anywhere, but it gives us really good feedback on your stress tolerance, the amount of inflammation on your body, but also the way you're adapting to either training, work, or just basically whatever's going on in your life. So it's a super simple test, but it gives us some great feedback. And it can also give you a bit of a gateway to improving a lot of things about your performance. So what the CO2 tolerance test is basically what we're doing is testing your tolerance to carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is, we breathe it in and we need it to do a lot of processes in the body. But as we are under more stress, our breathing rate goes up, we require more energy, and we're constantly trying to breathe out faster and faster and faster to make sure that our pH level stays the same and that this level of CO2 is where it can be in regards to our tolerance. So if we improve this, we can actually improve the physiology of our body and be more tolerant to stress, which over time is a very good thing because it means you can get more done, it means you're more efficient, and you can potentially put out more energy with less effort, which is a great thing. So what the test is super simple. What you're going to do is do 3 to 5 deep breaths through your nose, then you're going to breathe normally for 10 seconds, and then you're going to do one final deep breath in and breathe out as slow as you possibly can throughout either your mouth or your nose. And the way you want to think about that is like a tap. So it's basically going as tight as it possibly can while the water just drips out just enough so that it constantly drips but it doesn't stop. And you're going to do that until you feel like you really need to breathe. Cool. So what it basically looks like is 3 deep breaths in. So cool. And then you're just going to go back to 10 seconds of normal breathing, ideally through your nose. And then you're going to take one final deep breath in. So, and then just slowly letting it out. And what you're going to do is time this until you need to take a breath by just letting that oxygen, letting that just trickle out as slowly as you possibly can. So your score for this test is the amount of time it takes from the start of your breath out to the finish. And an elite score for this one is 80 seconds, an advanced score is 40-60 seconds, an intermediate score is 20 to 40 seconds, and a poor score is under 20 seconds. So if you get advanced to elite, you're doing very, very well. Ideally, everyone should be aiming to get elite, but if you get something like a poor score, this is telling us that your body is not very good at tolerating stress. So if you're working a lot at the moment or you're doing a heavy training program, it means that we might possibly need to look at other avenues to work on your body's ability to handle stress or actually offset some of the stress that's going on in your life. Sometimes it means we can improve the breathing mechanics. Sometimes people have poor mechanics and they'll give you a poor score on this. But sometimes it might be things like we need to improve your sleep, your nutrition, or just your daily recovery practices. And this is a great way to know that if we are not working on this, it's something that we need to do because our body's not dealing with the stress that we're putting on it. Cool. So why this is important is because stress is important. When we put stress on our body, we're asking our body to do something that it's either slightly above or it's something that we want to do at a higher level. Cool. So when we get better at tolerating the stress, we recover faster, so our recovery goes up. We can also improve our fitness, and we can also improve our tolerance to stress, which is very handy down the road, especially if you want to do big things with your performance or just basically live life easier day to day. So this is a great test, the CO2 tolerance test. Get that done, take down your score. It is something that we can improve very, very quickly, and throughout this course you will be able to go through some breathing practices that are going to help to improve your CO2 tolerance test. So get on that, do this test, write out your score and post your score to the group and let us know how you go, and we will retest every week to see where you're at to make sure that you're improving.